Hey there, Matt Clark here. So, when you're moving along in business, you're trying out new businesses, especially at the beginning, or trying out new products, even if you have an existing business. A very difficult thing to figure out is when to sort of cut your losses and move on. This is a thing whether or not you're trying to decide to get rid of an entire business or to get rid of a specific product or a product line or a service offering, depending on your business. It's tough because on the one end, everyone says that you should just keep at it, never give up. You're almost there. You're inches away from the big success. On the other end, you hear about the people who toil away for years and years and years at a business or a product or anything that's never going to work out. So how do you make sense of all this? If you're running a business right now, and whether you're reconsidering the entire business or you're selling a product and you're not sure if you want to keep pushing that product or try something else, this video and what we're about to talk about is going to help give you a little clarification for what to do. So one thing that's really helped me when it comes to this decision is something a mentor once told me. He said, you never want to run away from something. You always want to run towards something. The reason this is important is that a lot of times when times get tough, a business isn't working out, a product isn't working out, anything's not working out, a lot of times you just want to get away from it. You just want to be done with it. But then what are you going to do? It's if you don't have the next business already ready to go that you're sure is going to be better, or you don't have the next product ready to go that you're sure is going to be better, then why are you giving up on the one you already have? On the other hand, if you stick it out just a little bit longer, keep learning from the process, at least you're gaining that value from it rather than just giving it away and not having anything to show for it. Keep learning from the process while maybe looking at some other opportunities. Maybe you already have another business that's doing extremely well, and this other business is just a distraction. Or the same thing goes if we're talking about products. You have a product that's doing extremely well, and this one is just a distraction. Makes the decision kind of clear. But on the other end, if there's something you think you may want to get into, start dipping your toes in the water. See if that business or that product may actually pan out. And once you're sure that it's going to be better than this one, then that's a time when you can consider moving on. I recommend you keep working on it until you have something better. For example, let's take investments. If you're 100% invested, you literally have no cash left, you're 100% invested in something that you thought was the best investment ever. Say it's earning you 15% a year. You're invested in this thing earning you 15% a year like clockwork, no problem whatsoever, but you don't have any cash left. Then something else comes along and that can earn you 40% per year, more than double, 40% per year versus the 15%. What do? Do you give up the bad thing or the less good thing to go after the even better thing? Possibly. All else held equal, you might as well, but that's because you have that other opportunity. If you're just sitting here, oh, I don't really like 15%, I'm going to get rid of this thing, or I'm tired of dealing with this. That's not a good position to be in because then you're sitting there scrambling trying to figure out what you are going to do. But when you have a better opportunity, that's a good time to consider it. Honestly, many times when I was building my first business, doing things online, remember I was not a techie person or a programmer or anything like that. I was sitting here fumbling my way through building an online business, sitting in front of the computer. I consider myself a pretty social person. I was used to working in a big trading floor where there were hundreds of people around me, everyone yelling and screaming. It was kind of a cool environment for me. Went from that to just literally sitting at home in front of the computer all by myself. At the time, no employees, no business partners, nothing. Just sitting there with me and a computer trying to build a business. When it comes down to it, many times I wanted to quit that business myself. What would have happened? I would have never gotten to where I am today had I let myself quit. I just kept trying to look for something else. When I found one business was not working as well as I wanted it to, I didn't just sort of give up those times I wanted to. I looked for other things. What's a way that I can, what I like to call pivot, meaning that you're making a small adjustment. You're not completely throwing away that business or that product. You're making a small adjustment to how it's sold or the market you're going after or something to do with the branding or your traffic strategy. Any sort of small change without completely giving up the business or product is what a lot of people call a pivot. So I would try to find out, is there a way I can pivot to make this work rather than having to completely give it up? Or is there something very similar I could be doing that I can apply everything that I've learned so far? That's very important. So if you're thinking about, oh, I don't like this product, or oh, I don't like this business and I want to do something else, there's too much competition like a lot of people think, then think about, is there a way you can make a small adjustment to sort of change the facts? A small adjustment so that that is a successful product or a successful business that then makes you happy. A lot of times it's not necessarily the specific business or product or activity you're doing that doesn't fit who you are or is just not giving you satisfaction. A lot of times when it comes down to it, it's the level of success you're having there. So if you're able to make a small change, piggybacking on all the lessons you've learned so far and not completely throwing those away, a small change then makes you successful. Trust me, there's a high likelihood that all of a sudden you'll think this is a good product or a good business to be in. I've seen far too many people that they have a great product, they're doing okay, they're starting to get a couple sales, but then they see somebody else whose product or business is just taking off, and then they start wondering, oh, do I have a bad product or a bad business? Do I need to switch? A lot of times, no. It's keeping at what you're already doing will help you get to where you want to go. By switching and starting back from scratch, that's the fastest route to failure and to never getting anywhere. So just ask yourself right now before you switch, have you done the absolute best job you're capable of? If you've done the best job you can to make whatever business or product you are working on work, if you've done the best job you can, then consider looking for something else to change to. Because remember, you don't want to be running away from this. You want to be running towards something. So look at something else you can run towards if you feel like you've done the best job you can, and or if you're just not motivated to continue down the business or product that you're looking at. But realize that the biggest gains in life come from picking something and keeping at it through the good and the bad.
Welcome to MLMRC.COM. If you're currently doing a network marketing business and you're trying to build a downline, then you've come to the right place. We match up real people seeking home business opportunities with real network marketers like you. We've helped hundreds of network marketers just like you to quickly build their downlines. Now let us help you. We have many registered prospects who are ready to join the right network marketing opportunity like yours. So our goal is to help you build your downline fast, regardless of which network marketing company you're with. Our fully automated recruiting system works with any network marketing company, such as Amway, Herbalife, Mary Kay, Avon, Nu Skin, or any MLM company in which you need to recruit and build a downline. Our automated recruiting system will do all the hard work of finding quality new members to join your downline. Our system will work around the clock to build your downline for you. All you do is sit back, relax, and watch your downline grow. Now we can help you to build your downline fast, easy, and achieve the success you want. On this page, you'll discover how we can help you to immediately add dozens of new members to your team. So take a few minutes to review the information on this page, and let's work together to get you all the downline members you want in the next few weeks. Thank you.